Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. So on the XRP chart, the price has reacted here to the micro resistance area. Before we talk about the microstructure further, let's take a look at the longer time frame. I did promise that in the last video that we'll start on the larger time frame, so all new viewers are up to date as well. The idea, but I won't make it too long. So the idea is that we are in this third wave, that's circle 3 on the larger time frame. Which should be followed by circle 4. Actually, we could just try to see if we can, better to read, right? Let me just adjust this C wave then as well. All right, so we are in this circle 3. Within this circle 3, we have wave 3, right? We have 5 waves as well, so most likely at least. There are different ways how this can be interpreted, but I'd like to see either way one more 4-5 pattern to complete circle 3, which we are going to take a look at on the smaller time frame, and at the moment is going to plan. And we need to give this chart a little bit of space, however. So we have to give it a bit of space. We can't just assume everything's going up in a straight line, even though it did for a period, for a short period. So everything went up, and we could get another higher low and another higher high to complete circle 3. Then we want to see circle 4. But if this larger third wave goes higher, the lower support regions will have to be adjusted gradually higher as well. And then we want to see another 5th wave to the upside to complete a larger 5-wave pattern that started down here in July 22. So overall, higher prices, and there are some resistances that are visible here on the 4-day chart as well. Specifically, the next one being 266. I mean, this is a key Fibonacci level. Yep, we briefly broke above it, but the price couldn't sustain above this level. It's a critical level, the 161.8 extension at 266. Price got rejected, and we're now below that level. Quite a rejection candle there. And above that level, we've got 325, 330. That is not only a Fibonacci level, but it is also the all-time high. And then above that level, we've got $4.20. These are the next Fibonacci levels to watch. I will remove now that $2 level. We don't need that anymore. It did serve as resistance short term, but we've already reached the next one. They simply show us the next levels to watch to the upside, and especially the area around 325, 330, around that Fib level and the all-time high should be some resistance. I mean, we already see that the sellers stepped in, right? And the bulls need to, let's say, gather their strength again before we can continue to move higher. Looking at the smaller time frame here, I mentioned to you already yesterday we could be dealing with a triangle potentially, or we're moving down more directly like Bitcoin, where I'm tracking a C wave down as well, or at least a 5-wave move down at the moment. We already saw that yesterday. The price, obviously, after this third wave, but 3rd of December top actually, started a pullback. We expected a bounce in wave B, which happened in 3 waves only. That's important. It is a 3-wave bounce, which means it's not clearly bullish yet on the smaller time frame, which means we are caught in a correction. 3 waves down, 3 waves up means we're caught in a correction. And this could obviously turn into a triangle. I only sketched out some trend lines there to show how it could look like, this kind of triangle pattern. But overall, this sideways consolidation there is still unfolding. No breakout yet, not to the upside, not to the downside, just sideways consolidation. And to really have a triangle, we need this: a higher low, a higher low, a lower high, and a higher low. And then we can say, okay, maybe it's a triangle the way 4 finishes here, but we don't know that yet. We need to carefully watch for further clues that the triangle could be unfolding. XRP had a few triangle breakouts that were successful from here to the upside, but at the moment, this is not yet enough price action to really confirm it's a triangle, even though it looks like it. But we would need this as a higher low. Maybe it goes a little lower first, might hit the trend line, not necessarily needed. And we go a little higher, a little lower, and then we could break out to the upside. But until that happens, until I see a little bit more sideways action, I'm assuming a C wave down is now unfolding with ideal target at the 100% extension at $2. It's the 100% extension key target for a C wave generally. And that is also exactly where we had the previous breakout point to the upside at $1.96. That's the previous breakout point where that triangle broke out in December, but it's also the 2021 high, which means in the short term, I'd say there is no evidence that a larger breakout is happening right now. I would expect it at some point, not yet. We could spend a bit more time sideways with a tendency of going down rather, which I'm going to assume until we see further evidence that it's a triangle, but both would be confirming the idea that this is a wave 4, but a wave 4 can be an ABC structure or a sideways triangle, for example. That's the update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.